Hello and welcome to another SciFirst MovieTalk episode. So in this episode, we are going to do something just a little bit different. Whether or not it's a thing or not, I have gone into our loft. I've been up there for quite some time, and I have dug out some old kind of consoles and computers and such and such. The first one I found was a Nintendo Entertainment System, one of the originals, a NES. Basically, I just thought we'd have a go. We're going to still continue the vein of film-related games, or films that have been made from games. So we're actually going to start with the absolute Nintendo classic, Super Mario Brothers. So, the quality of the video, I'm not going to lie, is not going to be too good, and there's a reason for that. I don't have a brilliant adapter when all's said and done, but that ain't the main reason. The main reason is, yes, I could use emulators, I could go down that road, but for the nostalgic purposes of this, what I actually have, and just bear with me, please pardon the mess in the house, is an actual Nintendo Entertainment System hooked up to a VCR to get the signal in to the computer. And as you can see there, we do have an original copy of Super Mario Brothers hooked up to our PC there. There's wires absolutely everywhere, but there you can see we have an original Nintendo Entertainment System. We are doing it the classic way, so that is an actual output from that machine. I mean, thing is, I don't know when you're watching this video, but obviously at this moment in time, as the video is released, there is quite a serious situation going on in the world. We are having to sort of lock in, or at least stay in a lot longer and a lot more. So I just thought it would be a nice idea to do something different. If nobody watches it, nobody watches it. At least I've had fun playing some games from my past. This was pretty much one of the very first kind of consoles that I got. So, without further ado, I'm going to start playing Super Mario Brothers. I don't know how far I'm going to get. I think from what I've read, it's got about 8 different worlds and 32 levels altogether. Whether or not we're going to get through them in one episode, I don't know. We might split that down into 2. We'll give it a go. But yeah, we just thought I'd give it a blast. I'm not a gamer, not a real kind of gamer, but we'll crack on. What we on? Start. So, I'm going to try and live as many lives as I possibly can from memory. I mean, it's been a long time since I last played Super Mario Brothers. And of course, this was released for the Super Nintendo system as well, but this is for the earlier version of it, the Nintendo, the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. But, yeah, it's great fun to see it again. And see how far we can get through it, of course. But yeah, it's great to be playing the little dude again. Certainly on an original system. But no, I'm not a brilliant gamer by any stretch of the imagination. If you've seen any of the Roblox ones that we've done, you'll certainly agree. But we'll give it a go. Ooh. I'll collect as many coins as I possibly can, and in that way, we can keep the lives going up. But yeah, who here remembers, of course, Super Mario Brothers and just how fantastic it was? You can obviously leave the comments down below if you wish. Ah! Missed them boxes. Ah, we're here. Oh, I missed the top of the flag, but never mind. But no, I'm just going to play the game. We'll have a chat as we're going along. At least I've played level number 1. But I'm not kind of doing a walkthrough. That's not what this is about. It's just a bit of nostalgia. It's just a bit of fun. So I don't know where all the hidden places are. I'm not going to go through all the different cheats and things. You know, it's a game that was released in 1980 odd. Right. And of course, you know, Super Mario's, for those of you who might not know, there is a film. It stars, I'm sure, Bob Hoskins. And is it John, and I can't say this word, that isn't surname, but John Leguizamo or something like that, playing Mario and Luigi, respectively. Do you know, I thought it was good fun when it came out. I'm not going to lie, but it is extremely corny. But it's a laugh. You know, it's a bit... Ooh, firepower. It's a bit like that, so... Now, I might be able to get an extra life if... I'll zap all of these. You never know where them ones are that you can jump and get all the coins from. While you've got firepower. Aha, what's this? Superpower. And I haven't used the superpower at all. Oh, dearie me. What a waste. Right, don't need that flower because I've got that. But yeah, it was just... I'd remembered... I'd forgotten that they were in there, but I'd remembered that they were up there the other day. Hidden World. Just absolutely classic. So I actually have a fair few more NES games as well, related to films. Certainly got the other two Super Mario Brothers, which I hope and plan to do. But I also have Bart Simpson. So I mean, these weren't films, of course. They weren't based on films when they first came out. It's the films have come out after the fact. And of course, The Simpsons wasn't based on the film at the time, was it? But I think hopefully still good fun, nonetheless. Back on top. Ooh, into the clouds. Ooh, can't jump through them. I can't hear the music, by the way. I think it's recording, but all I've got it stuck in though is in my head. We can leave that one alone because we've got the firepower. Sometimes you get a bit eager and you try and jump too far, but we did it. The trick is, can we clear World 1? Well, we are at the end of the third level. World 1 will probably have... Is it Bowser? I think it's Bowser. Ah, yes, it's these things. Ah. You've got to be so careful. It's just getting it right. Ah! Oh, I think that might be a glitch because I can't see where I'm going. Oh no. And I think I can go super speed, can I? Yeah, if I press the B button. It's been a long time since I even seen one of those controllers, never mind used one of those controllers. Right, can we do this? Let's... As I would say to Oliver, put your gaming head on. Concentrate. Right, off we go. I forgot that they were here, so running straight into one didn't really help. Take it steady. Right, that's that one. These are harder because you've got to time your jumps a little bit more. We did it. Oh. Didn't realise these things were coming for us. But. Ah! Fantastic. World 1, clear. And we only lost one life, so not doing too bad. The princess is in another castle. Right, here we go. Do you know, I can never actually remember finishing this game when I was younger, so it'll be interesting. And I've gone invisible again. Nope, there we go. That's going to be a bit of a band if that keeps happening. And I'll just jump across there because... they can get a bit much. You get them wrong. Ah! And then you've got to be careful because then they come back at you. But yeah, if you like this kind of nostalgic game, then yeah, I'm up to doing some more. Oh, whoa, what's that? Secret well? Looks like it. Ooh, whoa. Ah! Come back. I bet you everybody's watching this shouting, "What are you doing?" And for those of you that are watching, if you can hear some sounds in the background, I must apologise, but if you can imagine, we're all kind of stuck in the house, not being able to get out and go to the cinema and things like that, which it's understandable, but Oliver's kind of in the background playing some games on his own, and he's got a bit of a cold, unfortunately, so bless him, he's in there, but we're doing alright, aren't we, Munchkin? Yeah. 2-2. Oh, a swimming one. Ah, these are always hard because you can't... Ah! You can't fire straight across. So where you think you're going to be able to go, you just can't go. These ones, you're best off just trying to keep out... Ah, I've got him. Keep as high as possible. Ah, maybe not... Ah! Go on. No. Right, now I've got no firepower. Right, let's get this dude. Oh, whoa. Right, let's get out the way. Can we do it? We just need to get out the way. Think I'll leave them coins, shall I? No. We don't want to go too far down because I think you lose a life if you go underneath. From memory. Ah, we did it. And I think we are at the end. So, well, 2-2 finished. But yeah, by all means, please do certainly leave any comments down below, any of your memories of this game. Or of the NES completely. Any other games you can think of. Hey, flying fish, what? That's me talking to you. They're not paying attention. Right. Gotta watch out for the flying fish. Right, let's just go. No! Right. This is hard. No wonder I never got to the end before. Right, we're off. We need to be bigger. Is what we need. What's this? Got him. Go. Ah! No, come back! I was nearly jumping off the edge. Whoa! Oh, and of course with these games, you've got to go from the start again. Right. But we was on well too, wasn't we? So, if we... It's been a while since I played this. I should have played it on an emulator, because at least on an emulator you'd have been able to save the game, whereas it was one of the downfalls of these early consoles. There was no facility to save a game whatsoever. And you only had like 3 lives, so you'd get all the way to the end. So we'll try and zap through this as quickly as possible without getting too dead. Because, for those of you that may or may not know, so I said I wasn't going to do any cheats, but there is a cheat I do remember. You'll know which one it is if you've played this game before. But I think it's going to take us to the beginning of level 2 again, which means we have to do all those worlds again, which ain't ideal. Not really. But it's how we do it, isn't it? Let's have a look. Maybe not like that. Oh no. I've only got 1 life left as well. This ain't gonna go down well. That's because I'm trying to rush. Right. So, let's hopefully we can get back on track. So, I won't rush this time. Oh. No, I can always select a few more coins. There we go. Ah, that cuts off half the level anyway. Right. So. Come on, tiny Mario man. Right. Let's wait for these 2 to disappear. And what we'll do is we'll go get the mushroom. That'll offer us some protection. But let's get out of the way of this dude. Ah, I've got firepower, so we'll just do that. Now, from memory, I want to be up there. Yeah. So, let's have a look. See, if you go up here, look, you can literally, for starters, bypass most of the level. Until you get to these things. But then what you need to do is get on these ones here. These ones here. And go right to the top of here. Go through. And then that takes us directly to zone 2. So at least we'll cut out a few of the levels. And we're back around to 2-1. So hopefully, if we can do this, we can get back to the level with the flying fish. And carry on. Of course, if we do die, then maybe now I won't go for all the coins. Then that way, I can stay alive a bit longer. Keep out the way of them Goombas. Are they Goombas? I think they're Goombas. No, right. Don't suppose they'll put a level like that just there, will they? Right. Nah. The firepower's alright, but if you come to rely on it too much, you get caught out. I think there's a level where using these things is so hard to do. At least this one gives you the practice, but they're just... Unless you move. Nah. Real careful. Can't do them. Two again. Under the water. Right, let's try and keep our firepower. We'll try and not... Ah, I've got him. Oh, that was close. Ah, they bounce off the bar. We can use that to our advantage. Let's get this dude here. Oh, he's not going. Right. Get out of the way. Now we're at the end. Right. So 2-2, done. Right, so hopefully we are now back up to the flying fish level. Bit more back on track. Right, here we go. Right, let's keep the firepower going. Ah! I wasn't thinking of jumping. Right. Right. Oh no! Right. Ah. Right, let's get the mushroom on the go. No! I didn't have enough speed. Right, I've got to do this, otherwise I've got to go back around and do all that again, which is not something I really want to do. Right, so I think for the sake of this, I am going to cheat a little bit. Certainly for you guys, you don't need to see me do all that again, so I will do all that again and join you at the fish level. So okay, yeah, so that was just a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but we are now back at the level with the fishes. So the question is, I've paused it, so let's hope that I can put my brain in gear. So I'm going to go silent now, in hope that I can keep on top of these, where these flying fish are coming from. So rather than running around, that one nearly got me, didn't it? So rather than running around real quick, let's take this a bit steadier. At least in parts. Right. Get that one. Ah! Right, so now I'm going to have to do this level as a tidgy top. Can I do it as a tidgy top? Ah! I'd already started to jump and it came up from underneath. Right. Oh, looks like we got to a continue point. A checkpoint, sorry. Checkpoint, that's it. Right, so the question is... Right, get off them quickly before another one comes up at me. I think we've cleared the fissures. Yes. Whew. Right. Can we do the Bowser level with only 2 lives? Take it steady, take it steady. Wait for these funky flames. Right, at least we've got the mushroom. Right. Let's not go too mad. We'll go up here. I don't know if it makes any difference whatsoever. Ah! Completely forgot they were there again. Right, let's get out of the way of them fireworks. Jump over them. There'll be another one in a minute. Go down here. Any more? No? Okay. Ah! We'll go around underneath him. I remembered that from back in the day. Oh dear. But that's level 2-4 cleared. So even if we have to cheat again, we now can move on to level 3-1, which is fantastic. So that's where we are now. So let's carry on. With every go, you learn the level. Ah! I forget sometimes they come back at you. Get the mushroom. Oh, here we go. May as well try and collect the coins again now, I suppose. At least this way we can try and get another life. I think that's what happens when you get to 100 coins. Alright. We don't want to zap him. But these... Get out of my way! I can't see what I'm doing. Those dudes are... Ah, this was the bit that I can never do. Oh! But I'm not the flag yet. I'm not out there. I didn't realise he was going to turn round. Right. And we would be at these geezers again, wouldn't we? Let's just go as fast as we can, that's it. And then, this time round, let them do their thing. Let him go down there, oh, let him go down there. Let's try and get all of them. Sometimes avoiding the... Avoiding the bad guys is better than trying to get them. So we will take a bit of a leaf out of that book. Apart from when we can't avoid it. Ah, forgot to jump. But yeah. Level 3-1, not completely cleared without losing a life, but... Right. What surprises have we got in this one then? Ah, if I'd have shot any one of them off, that'd have come back to haunt me. That would have done. Get that. Let's get some firepower back on the go. That's it. Ah. So the question is, did I get an extra life there for that? We'll find out. Just keep firing and firing. Not get too complacent though with firing, because but we are now at 3-3. Pretty good. Ooh, the green hills. Oh, we've got one of them. Right. That's gonna drop. Yep. Right, here we go. This one's gonna drop as well, and I think you have to do one to turn the other one upward. Here we go. Right. So we need to get on one. Try and get these dudes. And then do that. And then now it's a case of... We did it! We are now in level 3 for Bowser's Castle. Can we do it? Can we do it? Potentially. Right. That's a matter of timing this right. I'm going to have to jump now. Because if you do all 3 in one go... Yes. Right, well we don't need that flower. Whoa, we might do in a minute. No, go quick. Right. That one can do that. This is the hard one. Because they're both coming at you rather than away from you. So what we'll do is I'll put my super speed on and we shall get stuck. Ah, and I've disappeared. That was close. Right. Let's wait for these to disappear. Ah, no. No, we can't. One here. Jump over that anyway. Get down here. That's Bowser's areas. Right. So the question is, shall we go underneath him again? 3-4 cleared. So, level 4-1. I thought you got stuck there for a minute. 4-1, right. Oh dear, this is the one with the things where they get dropped. I remember this. So at least I think I got this far back in the day. But that thing keeps dropping spiky gumbas or something. Spiky gumbas? Oh no. So you can't actually jump on these to kill them. Ah, we'll bob down here. We can't get them ones. So We get to the end anyway, 4-1. Right, back into the underworld again. Gotta time that right. Back with a bit of firepower, can't argue with that. Now I believe this level has got a very similar cheat to the previous level, well level 2, but for now, unless I need it, I think you go up there, look. I'm not going to do that, because that's not the point of this. I'm going to go through each of the levels in turn. I'll only use that if I actually have to leap forward with the levels. Right, these dudes aren't so good, are they? They're bulletproof. Well, fireproof dudes. Hey, how do you get up here? I bet you're screaming at the screen telling me what I should have done, but like I said, it's just a bit of fun. You get to see the game if you haven't seen it before, and I have the fun of playing it, which is good. Yeah, so I think you've got to jump at the top of there and then go through here. Across the top. If you were doing it to jump the levels, that is. Oh. I died anyway. Right. 1 life left. You don't... That is one of the other issues with this game, is that you just don't get enough lives to even contemplate playing the game long enough, really. You know, at least with the newer Marios, you can kind of play as long as you want and you just keep pressing continue. It gets you there. But I think I know what I did wrong there at that level, so we'll go and put that right. Because I would imagine I'm now close to the end of this level. And I only need 1 more coin, and I think I've got an extra life. If I drop down here, like this, there we go, and then jump up there we go. That's the safer way of doing it. Fantastic, so 4-3. What's that one about? We are nearly halfway through the game. I mean, of course, the levels are probably going to get harder anyway, so it'll take longer to clear them out, but we are... Oh, I've got an extra life. I must have got the extra life because of the coins. So, let's use it carefully. It would be nice to finish this episode. Okay, so no, we didn't do that. I'll explain in a minute. But while I was waiting for the other level, the other time, I found a cheat. And that was that if you pressed the A button while the game over screen was on and kept the finger on the A button, it actually took took you back to the beginning of the world that you finished on. So that took me back to level 4. So that's pretty good. That at least means I don't have to go all the way back round and keep redoing all the levels again just to get to where I need to be. So I can live with that. Ah! Right. Right, at least we finished this one. So 4-1 again. At least now we know for 4-3 it's a little bit harder than some of the previous ones. So 4-2, I'm not going to cheat per se. I'm not going to jump the levels. What I am going to do is I'm going to use my knowledge of that part of the cheat to whisk through this level, hopefully. When I can get that far. Ooh, nearly 3 in a row. Nearly did it. Right. So if we can get up here, then I can clear the level out the way without too much bother. But again, I'm not going to go down there. Like I say, my main aim is to get out the way. Right, at least I've got my firepower back again. But this time round, if we go down here, like that, there we go. At least it clears that, so we're back round to where we were. So that wasn't pretty bad at all, was it? That was pretty quick. Brilliant. Right. Firepower might make it a little bit easy though, because I'm not going to get stuck with these dudes too much. And I might be able to get a little bit of a head start, perhaps. Maybe not. Ah! How on earth do I get there? Do I have to go faster? Let's get out of their way. Let's knock them on the head. And let's get a bit of speed. It's speed, there we go. Let's get... Whoa. Let's get there. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. So we're now going to have to wait till that goes to the bottom of there. Whoa, that was close. It's hard to judge how far up these have to be so that you can use them to your advantage. Right, that's at least got that bit done. Whoa. Right. Aha! I forgot with another flag. Brilliant. 4-3 nearly done. Fantastic. Right, here we go. Big guns now. The halfway Bowser. Let's just take it steady because I can't remember. Definitely can't remember where the hazards are here. At least got through there. So the question is, does it repeat itself and you've got to choose the right one? I forgot that was there and I've only just passed the thing. Yeah, there we are. So got to go through the top bit on that one. question is, which bit on this one? Probably the middle bit, I'm betting you. Yeah. So it's now going to cycle back round. We'll now go through the middle bit. There we go. Ah. Okay, so it's not the middle bit then. I've got to go through the bottom then. Which is sneaky. There we go, through the bottom. Right, Bowser again. Ooh, even Bowser's Lairs get... No. Oh. So close. Right, so what I'm going to do, I think, because I'd really like to finish this episode at 4-4 and completely do that. So I'm now going to just cycle through quickly 4, 1, 2 and 3, get us back to Bowser's Castle, and hopefully we can complete that, finish this episode, and then that way we can do the other half as like a two-parter in the other half. So bear with me just a second. It'll probably take me 2 days, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so didn't take quite as long as I thought, but we are back, and we are now at level 4-4, which would mark the halfway point if we can actually manage to finish it off. So let's give it a go. I think I've got 2 lives left as well, so I didn't do too bad. I think the first one's over the top, isn't it? Let's just do that. No, hang on. Is it over the top? Oh, whoa. Yes, and then the next one is under the bottom. But let's watch out for these things. Right, there we go. So now we've got fire bolts coming from Bowser, but we are at Bowser's hideout. Ah! But invisibly, we did it! So that is level 4-4 finished in Super Mario Bros. Version for the NES, as played on an actual NES. So, I think, given the fact that that's probably going to take about 45-ish minutes, given the amount of time that we've played, I'm going to call it a day at that episode and rejoin at level 5-1 when we get that far. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please do leave any comments about the game and everything. I hope you have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Please do leave a like. Please do hit that subscribe button if you want to see more quality programming.
Yeah.
But otherwise, thank you for watching. Goodbye.